If I woke up tomorrow with 0 clients, this is what I would do, part 3. Let's get into it. All right, so a quick recap for anybody that's new. This video series is going over what you should do to get new clients as soon as possible for an accounting or finance business. But today, I'm gonna be going on a deeper breakdown of the paid ad and digital products format for this system. All right, so first we're gonna go over an overview of the entire system, and then second, we're gonna go through details of all the steps. So with this system, it begins with packaging your expertise into a digital product. So think like templates and training videos, okay? And then we're gonna run Facebook ads promoting that digital product, and we're gonna get people to buy this product on a website. From there, you're gonna be left with an email list, and that email list is where the profit is, because that will be full of people that bought this digital product and they're saying, hey, I have a problem and I need help with that problem. So let's go over an example for a tax accounting firm and how they would make a digital product. So what we would do is we'd say, hey, here are the top 10 most common IRS letters that people receive, and here's a 60-minute training video on exactly what you need to do to fix that letter. So that was the core product, but then we're also gonna bundle PDFs, things that your ideal customer is gonna love. Like, so if people have problems with taxes, maybe they took an aggressive position to save money on taxes, or they just don't have a good preparer. So we would make bundles like, this is what you need to know to get a good tax preparer, or this is the best strategy you can use at different income levels. And they don't have to be very, very complex, but you want it to feel like a lot of value for the amount they're gonna pay. So that bundle could be something like $97, and we would stack it to be like $1,000 in value. And so that's gonna be the landing page digital product, right? So we're gonna run Facebook ads, we're gonna make a video saying, hey, these are the most common IRS letters. Have you ever gotten one? If you have, click the link below and I'll show you how to take care of it right now. So that's the Facebook video ad, okay? Now the next thing is they're gonna go to that website and it's gonna show that value stack of all the stuff they're gonna get. You're gonna have a video going over what's included, and that's gonna lead to a checkout. And the goal is for us to get a lot of people to buy this product. Now, it's not supposed to be a profitable thing, okay? You're not supposed to be making a lot of money selling this product. In fact, I'm okay if we break even. The idea is that we're gonna get a bunch of emails from selling this product. And those emails are super valuable because someone that buys this product, they're gonna say, it's like they're raising their hand and saying, hey, I have a problem with IRS letters. Now, if you're a tax accounting firm, someone that has a problem with an IRS letter is a great lead for you. So after they buy, we're gonna have their email, and that's super valuable. So we're gonna email them so much that they're gonna fall out of their chair. No, I'm serious. So the first 4 emails we're gonna send, they're gonna be within the first couple of hours. And the first email is gonna be, hey, here's your product, right? And then an hour later, we're gonna say, hey, here's what we do. And you're gonna explain you're a tax and accounting firm, something like that. And then the third email is gonna say, hey, this is why we do it. So for me, why I do marketing for accountants is because I spent a lot of money that I didn't really have on marketing for my accounting practice, and it didn't work. And that broke me. It was my villain arc. And I became very committed to learning how to market for accountants, and that's how I got here. So that would all go in your third email, your why email. So the fourth email is gonna be the how we do it. So for the tax preparer, they're gonna say, we have this strategy, or we really focus on answering your emails and phone calls as soon as possible. So that could be the finish of the why email, and that's that first set of emails, okay? Then we're gonna slow down how often we're emailing them. So we're gonna do once a day. and we're gonna send them things like our best case study. So your very best client that loves you, that's singing your praise, you're gonna send them that video, okay? Then the next email the following day is gonna be your biggest wins. So let's say you beat a really big sales tax audit, right? And you won hundreds of thousands of dollars from the IRS. Not everyone can use that, but it's just an example. So you're gonna use that email to show your biggest win. And then a day later, you're gonna send these people your biggest insight. So you're gonna say, hey, we noticed right now that this is popular. And so that's your everyday email. And then after that, we're gonna slow down our emails again. And then we're gonna start sending an email every other day. And these emails, these are gonna be emails to cover objections. So what we wanna do is cover all of our objections before we get on a sales call. So the biggest objection that I hear is, I just need time to think about it. And what that really means is people are saying, I'm afraid that this marketing for accounting isn't gonna work. So that next email is going to be covering that objection, and I want you to obliterate their objection, okay? And so the next objection could be something like, oh, I don't have time to do marketing for accountants. And so I'd explain, this is how we do this in just a few hours a week. And then you keep going on with the objections, and if you've had your business for a while, you're gonna know what these objections are. So that's the email flow, and you're gonna send like 25 to 30 of these emails. And so you're gonna have an email flow that's pretty long. It's like 4 to 6 weeks of email, and in every email at the bottom, you're gonna say, hey, if you have a problem with the IRS, click this link below to get some help with it. And that's gonna send them to a sales landing page that's gonna say, hey, we offer tax resolution. And you're gonna explain a 30-minute video explaining how you would do it and what you're gonna do. And you're gonna say, hey, the price is $1,500 or $500, and book a call to see if we're a good fit. And so you're gonna build this landing page, okay? And you're gonna, as this system grows, you're gonna add testimonials. You're gonna add testimonials to this page, and it's gonna get stronger. It's gonna convert better, and you're gonna be able to go from charging $500 for a tax resolution IRS letter to $1,500 to $2,000 to $2,500. And so that's how this system works. The front end is break even or close to it. So you're gonna just be cycling cash. And then the back end is where you make your profit. And yes, you're gonna have to work to do this IRS tax resolution or whatever your system is gonna look like. But at the end, about 1/3 of the people that sign up, they're gonna become long-term monthly clients, whether that's doing their tax returns and tax planning, or whether that's doing bookkeeping and accounting for their business or payroll. Whatever your monthly service, your big packages, this group of people is much more likely to buy. All right, so why are we doing this system this way? So the long email chain, it follows the typical sales cycle for when you meet a new person in an event to when you get a signed contract and you're working together. Normally that's not immediately same day. It's the same idea with this system, right? But instead of meeting someone at an event, we're doing it online and it's working while you're sleeping. Now you'd say, why don't I just run Facebook ads to book a call instead of doing this convoluted thing? Well, the problem is most people are not gonna book a call from a one ad that they see for the first time that they see you. That's just not how it works. And so this system follows the typical sales cycle of in real life, but with emails instead of in-person meetings. So this is my series on what I would do if I woke up with 0 clients tomorrow. If this was helpful, please leave me a like or comment what you'd like to see next. And if you want to see the next videos in the series, hit subscribe. Until next time, bye.